One kill. You can set it up to kind of work, but I don't think I want to. That sounds miserable. Pair to all sides. That's pretty strong. But we don't have very many curses to choose from here. And we don't have any curses. It's a bit of a problem. Yeah, Hunt is too vulnerable at the first turn or when an enemy spawns in. But as far as like stuff like FTL goes, Toad, that'll like the. I mean, subscribe and find out when some FTL will show up. There will certainly be some FTL very, very immediately. The first video scheduled is FTL. Yeah, like FTL will be kind of spread out amongst the full set there. Otherwise, for the initial kind of ones, I just somewhat arbitrarily chose some single stream stuff, some series stuff, just a variety of things to kind of mix it up and have a bunch of different genres covered. That was kind of in the earlier stream days, basically. Is this just a reroll, or do we want like FHP is a fair bit worse in raid? It's still like fine. Mostly like I wanted to take hero pair, but I don't think we could take it with these other curses, so therefore that throw the whole thing out. Right. That's actually still pretty hard to fit in here, isn't it? It would have to be top link, I guess. Wait, hold on. We've got Student on our starting team. Although tough HP... The Student almost means we could take Hunt, but we need to take 17 more points of curses on top of these snipers. Like, it kind of has to be like this. I mean, that... Yeah! Like, you can do this. Although the ones are not very good either, to be honest, but... It adds 2 snipers. It's real spicy. It's pretty easy until it's not. We've even got pretty reliable mana gen to get to the 3 mana every turn. So how much does XYZ mess me up versus bot pain messing me up? Bot pain's just really annoying. Like I don't want to deal with it. This is probably fine. There's probably worlds where this is bad, so like I am afraid of it, and like I would be more comfortable re-rolling, but this is but like this, if everything's dead turn 1, it doesn't matter if monsters have rights, right? Brittle, for those that don't know, is an item that makes death permanent on whoever has it equipped. Possibly manageable, but little too likely to hit something for my tastes on this nonsense. Yeah, but like, how am I taking Hero Pain? I'm getting migraine with it. Like, it's so bad. There you go, Eli. We intentionally kill off the rest of our heroes with Brittle so that we get generated spells or something. That is a strat. Alright, what could go wrong? Let's update this. Let's see, what else we got? Oh yes, the ad snipers. And something else I'm forgetting? Oh yeah, the tough HP. Right. Probably order it like that or something. Okay. That all fits. Sure. Oh no, it doesn't all fit. It doesn't all fit because we have the raid header. I'll just not explain XYZ. I'll just have XYZ there. In my head, the snipers were always dying to this because I only thought that far in before adding tough HP. And then afterwards, I verified that the thorns will die to any one hit, but the snipers won't. That's actually kind of a problem and maybe a big mistake here. Actually, are we... Oh, we're there if we have the mana. Okay. So, keep this in case we don't have the mana? Does that mean you also keep this in case we don't have the mana? Although I don't know if that one does anything. Okay. Cultist doesn't like mana today. That's fine. It is, in fact, fine. Okay. Micah's a small downgrade, but I need to take it? Because I can't risk randoming because I might lose student. And Faye's just atrocious. Like, we've got monster rights, like, so they can't even do their job. The boost sides are still good, but they've got 5 health and 1 mana sides. It's so bad. You don't think I need student? I mean, with the 2 snipers added, I really want student. I mean, and that said, like, Maiko's still generally a fairly good pick and raid because the boost effect is strong. Maiko's good enough, I'm not randoming anyway. We might be okay without student, but I am really afraid to lose student. lock in the slice ish. I guess it's still only 75% on. Oh, we got 2 dice. Never mind. We have 2 75%. Buckler would rather have a hammer. I'm back to normal rerolls. I don't have an extra reroll here, so I gotta keep that in mind. Sure. That at least is probably reasonable. Do I see where I'm at? I guess I probably should. It feels like we're probably pretty fine, but it's when all damage is infinite, it's hard to keep track. Okay, so Ruffian can roll, and Wallop can roll, and Healer can roll. Okay. Which is basically what we had in mind, but wanted to make sure that made sense here. The scale is basically off enough that like I have to check myself here a little bit, you know. And the second turn, okay, well, if they run, it's fine, yeah. Like, second turn is, see, you see why we need student? Guardian has a cleave side. They have a save one person side. 2 of them, in fact, and they have 8 health. That sounds like enough. Duplicate has some real value. Like, everything other than Monk is kind of fine. Like, in Raid, just Monk's dumb. Although, it's still got some potential here. Still got some potential here with the Hun. Like, all of the Greys are kind of fine. Maybe Pilgrim's the worst? Yeah, stun and reuse can definitely do stuff. So, I mean, like, all of that can be good. Yellow's got a lot of stuff that we don't really want. We basically just want Scrapper and Whirl, right? Like, Berserker and Sinew both have some value too. Not true too. Who do you think's the worst? Like, Monk still might be worse. The Guardian and Knight are the worst. For this run, I mean, Guardian has this side still. Fender has 10 health and 2 damage sides. Like, Bard's probably worse, right? Like, this is cool at all, this is cool at all, but we've got tough HP, extra enemies, and monster rights. Like, we can't be screwing around with Bard, doing no damage. Yeah, Bard might actually be back to worst, even though it's Rain. Because if the enemies are popping off, this isn't going to save me. We just die if we don't kill them. Which is pretty spooky. Which is like super spooky. Like, how often do we just lose to Alpha? I should have rerolled. I'm afraid. And Random has a 1 in 9 chance of deleting Student. But it might delete it by replacing it with Fiend. Ha. Yeah, now I'm basically kind of trying to think, like, what kills Alpha the fastest? What do we need? We don't want 4 wolves to summon, because those wolves won't be vulnerable anymore. Guardian isn't particularly better than Wallop at killing things, but neither is Collector than Hoarder. At least a single target. Collector's a little better because of the duplicate side. But like... I'm like, definitely afraid we, Icarus this run. But, you know, Hunt is really strong. We, should not egg on our chickens. So, I guess, like, losing Student isn't that bad against Alpha. I mean, Student's a nice backup plan against Alpha when we fail to kill Alpha and they do get the summon song. The side is very, very friendly for Micah. We can just blast stuff with that. but like taking yellows makes it harder to get whirl later. We still need to worry about these 2 snipers we've added. Okay, I think the like existential thread's kind of the short-term Bell and Alpha and stuff like that. So I think that's a bigger threat, a bigger concern. We should focus on that first. And does that mean collector? Does that mean random? Collector's got 2 good-ish sides and they can't miss. That's something. This side is likely to be a 4 damage side as well. On account of all the extra threat coming in from the snipers to the right. I think it's actually the collector pick here. Huh. It might be better to random. That's a tough call though, like... There's a lot of stuff we don't really want. Like, some of the stronger normal hits like Circulation not looking very good. Bees! I mean, better that they're doing 4 damage and dying than doing 4 damage and not dying. So, you know, that's nice of them. That's like already over, right? Okay. It is Alpha. Enchanter or random? So... Enchanter makes it a lot easier to hit this sign. That's really the big thing right now. It's like we have 7 sides that could do 4 damage each. It's quite interesting. It's a little spooky when neither student nor acolyte has a 2-mana side. And we don't have a, I guess a student's got a targeted mana side, so we could engage this to be like make healer side a 1 mana side, I guess. As one other option there. I mean, by healer I meant enchanter. I mean, most of the heroes still hit a reasonable side anyway, so it's not like I need to hit this side. So we could still hit Priestess from a random, which is worse than Enchanter. Bard can help other people hit their rolls, at least. Bard's pretty bad hit. Still not very enthusiastic about Pilgrim as a hit. Gambler. Like, Rogue's pretty bad, but the cantrip hits are good. Hit one of these goobers and go ahead and block off our good yellow hits. Don't really want Glacia either. That's quite a few hits we don't want. But Enchanter's kind of one of those too. Like, that's... It's like approximately the best of the worst on Enchanter there. Is there anyone else that we can lose that's especially bad to lose? It's not double damage, it's just double pip, so I'm not like doubling up on the vulnerable with that or anything. Yeah, student's the only one we're fairly afraid to lose, but like mostly it's only bad then if it hits one of the bad ones too. Like if it hits feed, that's great, that's fine. I think that's really close. Yeah, I don't know. That is a really hard choice. We've been looking at that choice for quite a while, because this could lose us the run here. There's also the fact that Enchanter makes the run way more complicated. Oh god. We're gonna have to take this run all super seriously, aren't we? I mean, I don't like that these sides are really bad for me here. That really hurts how much I like having Enchanter on the team. Okay, it's middling. It's middling. We got a rogue. We got one summoning. And we're already chucking knives, and we've already got a duplicate. Well, there's degrees, Salty Tempest. There's degrees. Raid's baseline difficulty level is lower, so like I could play more Cavalier. There's more room to be less optimal than there is in Classic. So kind of my baseline on Raid is, you know, still like I'm still me. We're still playing reasonably slow and thinking about our actions quite a bit, but like, it is at a much relevantly more Cavalier pace than I would need to be if it was harder and tighter. Yeah, Rogue might be better. I mean, they're like poison sides are hot garbage, but these are definitely better than normal by a good ways. I think we can roll Clumsy here. Yeah, we can roll everyone down because we've got the duplicate, so like we can just kind of look for everyone's best stuff, because it could always be a duplicate otherwise. I kind of want to be able to slice and spore here. Let's see. This is 3 mana for dino damage. Alright, let's just lock that in. Where do we stand here? Yeah, wolves both rolled cleaves as well. Hello, Jojo. Okay, just pick one and try it out instead of trying to math it in my head. Yes. So we can do one less hit, basically, to have that slice. So that kills Yeah, well, no, we save hits on the alpha. Yeah, that's totally worth it. Like, unsurprising. That's gonna be super worth it. Although the, I guess the breakpoint on this alpha is bad. At the very least, I can use Rogue's Side rather than having it decay. We do better. We just need one more hit. Like, we can sacrifice Ruffian instead of Healer. That effectively gives us the one more hit. That's still one off there. And it's still only hitting 3 sides at this point. And one of them, it doesn't really matter, huh? So that's still not actually more, huh? Unless I have a better way to do it. Yeah, it didn't give me the extra hit where I needed it. Yo-ho, Forge! I guess, like, maybe Wallop can hit differently if that makes breakpoints better somewhere. So you can do it that way instead. It's kind of whatever. I mean, we're kind of set up that people being hurt, like, from death doesn't matter that much. It still matters, but... Do we have a line that has everybody alive that we actually like? Do we want to look for it, or do we just call this good? Next floor is the easier floor most of the time. Alright, alright. I should probably look, but I'm not gonna. Okay, Druid. Give me that Druid. Don't. We'll take like over 10 minutes on the previous hero choice. We will take 2 seconds on this hero choice. I can stun one of these clumsy haters, but that isn't great. Nah. Certainly don't need student anymore. we can add more vulnerable. Monk is cute with those repel sides. Certainly good for this. Well, it's not good for this fight because we'll have the mana for the Druid student shenanigans anyway. So, random's better than it was. We would still be pretty happy to pick up a Whirl. We want Whirl quite a bit. That's a good reminder, Twingebot. The supporter newsletter just went out, so if you're already supporting the stream on Patreon or Twitch, check your email or check on Discord. And if you would like the newsletter with what has just been announced on stream and a poll to vote on upcoming game selections, you can support the stream through any of those options there. Do we want a monk? There's a lot of illusions. We don't know what's real anymore. Is monk just like better than I was giving them credit for? Yeah, you don't need to vote right away, although voting within like a week or so is pretty good. So that I actually do notice it. At some point, you just assume no more votes are coming in. Like, Monk's better than Warden. Kind of better than... Probably just better than Bard. Worse than Cleric? Worse than Cleric. It's complicated with armor. And honestly, probably better than Knight. Okay, maybe we just take Monk. That's probably good enough. Yeah, like Priestess still in the pool. Don't want to random into Priestess. Alright. Let's find some repel value somewhere. Those are a lot of blanks. I don't like those sides. Try again. That's a little better. There's 3 attacking healer. Well, okay, we've got to kill the small fry first, and then see what's left, right? Like, after we do this, what's still being targeted meaningfully? Ideally not by snipers. Okay, rogue is. We can't do the right amount of damage to corpses because of XYZ! Does it matter who we're shielding? I don't know. Let's not worry about it. Let's move on. Vampire's got 2 mana sets. Warden's got damage sides and 10 health. I mean, do we like force Herbalist here? Forcing Herbalist seems pretty strong. We should probably force Herbalist, right? Interesting. Yeah, Vine. Because then we have a way to dump mana into killing a single big target, and a way to dump mana into killing everything. Like, am I overstating how good Vine is? Vine's real good. Real good. And like, it's not like I want Warden, but I don't think that's too big of a loss when we can up our Herbalist odds. Okay. But we played... How many FPSs have we played on stream? Not very many, obviously, but like... And also, mentally, I just conflate third-person shooter and first-person shooter. They're basically the same experience to me. I know they're different experiences for other people, but like I naturally like think of those as the same sort of thing. So like when I think of stuff in that realm, that comes to mind too. Like Mass Effect, we played on stream. We played Half-Life 2 on stream. We've played parkour-y things that have some shooty elements, like Mirror's Edge and Cloud Built. Some people like get almost offended if I like list a third-person shooter when they're talking about FPSs. And like, I understand, like that is a different perspective, and that can change the experience for people. It just doesn't for me. We have so much overkill there. Okay, Dabbler is fine. Dabbler is fine. A little bit, like, worse than Clumsy, probably, but so it goes. Oh, the weird statements that happened with some weird curses in game modes. The old Dabbler worse than Clumsy. Oh, like that. Dabbler is offended by me saying this. I just want that to be perfectly clear. Dabbler is not amused. Okay, Duplicate when we've already got this many hits doesn't look like it's gonna be very good. Well, maybe it would be. Okay, no, that's pretty good. Let's see. Man, I can only hit one Slime Queen with the repel, unfortunately. Warden's a big health though, pool though. Just being like, yeah, what of it? Yeah, that has to be the target of the dice. I'm trying to see where I can get value out of what things. Like, I want the Slimers to spawn so we can get better AoE value. Do I even need to do that? Because I can just press this button again. Sure. 1 mana left over. See you later. Okay, there's World. There's also Caldara. That's only 1 extra damage. We're only going from 3 to 4 damage here instead of from 1 to 2 damage. So comparatively less amazing. So I think it's Whirl here. We can still hit Fiend instead of Caldera, which is great. And the rest of them pretty bad. Sparky's probably pretty good. Yeah, let's whirl it up. But yeah, now I'm wondering if it is even a double-digit number of FPS third-person shooter sort of stuff we played on stream. I mean, I don't think I shot a gun in Mirror's Edge, so that one's a little like, are you counting it? There's first-person perspective stuff. We've done Portal 2 co-op on the stream. Blastin' Collector. We could probably find like a shield or something. You would just take this because that could probably save Collector and everyone else is dead over here other than the Fanatics. I mean, we haven't rolled any mana yet. Okay, so like we're not guaranteed to get there on that. That's already 6. Does 1 more mana do anything? It's plus like 2 damage or something. Oh, right. Collector's already not dying. I thought they were barely dying to that, but apparently they're not even dying to that. Also, we've got enough damage anyway. Herbalist. Locked in. Moving on. Sure. Oh, did I have the monk set? Might have had the repel side there. Who would not? Who do we care about being weakened? Also, they're just gonna run away, so I guess it doesn't matter. Just move on. Moving on. Ghost Runner. That's the one where you go fast and kill a bunch of stuff with like melee. I think that's been on the, if that's the one I'm thinking of, it's been on the game list since the release, but I have not played it yet. If you're a supporter of the stream, you can vote on it. I don't think anyone's ever voted on that one. Okay, Sparky or Random? I mean, Sparky's the second best, right? Sparky's better than those three, probably. Although, how good are the charge sides, really? I'm good against ghosts. The list is big. There's a lot of cool games out there. Alright, Sparky's good against ghosts in 2 ways, and also good against shades, so good enough. The enemy team, those ghosts, they don't like that Sparky showing up. You would probably find enough extra value from one of these other sides here. It would be kind of funny if, like, the top carrier was doing the this is a 4 damage poison bloom, but it would be like killing everything below it. Just be blasted it. Actually, the ghost would still be alive. The ghost would be alive. Do we need to, like, pay attention, or is this still fine? I've got the extra mana so I could spore a whirl to bring ghosts down to 2 so that I could zap one of them. If we want to do it that way, anyway. So hard to parse. Like, mostly it's fine. One of the ghosts lives. Okay, sure. Or both ghosts live, if that seems more prudent. Maybe it does. Yeah, I mean, it's completely fine, so just don't worry about it. Here you go, Sparky, got you covered. As long as the chests are dead and no one's done, got a tinfoil hat! Jackpot! And a flyer. Okay, that does do something, technically. Warden's basically already wearing a tinfoil hat. They're the conspiracy theorists of the group. I mean, I could do this. Oh, does that not work? It doesn't cancel. I mean, they are. It doesn't actually cancel out. Yeah, no, that does make sense. Just like racking my mind to see if I can do this so it only gets decay value. These are both tier 0 items to Jackster, so not ones with high value, generally speaking. The fly does prevent this from decaying, which, given there's not usually a turn 2, doesn't really do much, but it's something, technically. Technically something. Tinfoil hat. So what this does, for those that are aware, this converts like sides with keywords added into what their sides would normally look like. So, like, let's say I gave Warden's damage side a growth keyword with an item, and then put Tinfoil Hat on afterwards, it would then look like this, instead of, like this. A use case for it would be if you use like a blindfold to remove a keyword from a side so that it is a weird looking side but has no keywords on it, and then you remove the keyword and then you get an item like Simplicity, which only gives a bonus to basic sides. It doesn't count as a basic side just by having no keywords, it's based on the symbol. So if you convert it, the symbol, then it can work. Which is to say, mostly no, but... that doesn't do anything, because this is 2 keywords. This is not the same as having no keywords. So it still doesn't have any conversion there. Wax Seal doesn't actually need the help, Salty Tempest. It will count sides as identical even if they look different, which I did not know until Gribby pointed it out to me, but... I thought it was a combo with Wax Seal, but Wax Seal's just, like, ahead of the game and doesn't need the help, basically. So, Captain Cool Wanderer gives me a single target way to kill people, and that's probably a good thing. Brawler is probably great, but we probably don't need it that much. Yeah, I like having some single target potential here, so happy enough to have a Wanderer, I feel like. Oh, do you want to roll? I mean, it's like a 4 damage, so it's probably good. I mean, you kind of just want more mana to make it easier to hit the double spin here and just kill all the small fry. Doing 6 damage to Wanderer, and you're summoning 1 imp. Okay, they're taking it nice and comfy here. Yeah, I don't think I keep Sparky's in. Oh, I don't want to shield Wanderer yet. Wanderer needs to attack first. Oh, for some reason, I thought that gave me... Oh, no, Sparky missed. Right. I rerolled Sparky so that they could get 1 mana for exactly this situation, but they let me down on 2 rolls. How dare you miss your 75%. You know what? I'll allow it. Just hit when it's more important, because it's not very important right now. I mean, I'd prefer to stop the summon. It's easier to do more damage to this one because of the repel, but let's see where we're at on that anyway. Oh right, repelling other things matters. Yes. I mean, I can kill... Yeah, I mean, something in this vein's pretty fine. Oh, right. Finally, like, aren't just killing everything directly, so Herbalist can kick it in here a little bit. Works for me. Sure, we can always spore that if we need to dunk. We're probably pretty close on our output here anyways, but with all of this, like... Prophet Thing of Evil? No. Looks like a skip. That's a skip. Okay, moving on. It's like, is this replacing Druid or Herbalist? Yes! How about we press the skip button? Big fan of that, that skip button there. Okay, time for -2. We're, Monk still needs like a 2 shield after this 10 damage is removed. Unless we can kill this spiker, which if we've got sufficient mana, we often can. The dice look immediately like so jarringly big when we change that perspective there. This is good for finishing off a blind. Well, a second balance is better for finishing off a blind. Yeah, with 2 rolls, I'm still gonna roll that, I think. Okay. Rogue can roll. Rogue rolling has a small chance of killing Monk. That's probably fine. That's enough to kill a ghost without zapping. We don't need Frank Zappa's help. Not today. Someday. I could spore Wanderer, and that would be enough to kill the other ghost if I want to. That sort of seems like it might make sense. Let's just kind of see where this ends up and see if we buy it. Don't know about that, but maybe. Get that self-damage in first before the balance heals us up. I guess. Good enough. Barbarian. Do we want to up our single target game? I mean, we've got Herbalist and Wanderer. I don't know how much we need to up our single target game, but like, it's not like Whirl's that important for our multi-target game anyway. It's like Balance just does a better job, and if we are refusing to replace Druid, then Whirl's just been cleaving, like non-stop cleaving. The cleaves are good. The cleaves are strong, but they've been very regularly like finishing off a sniper when we can only balance once, things like that. And not every turn. They blanked last fight, but almost every turn, yeah. So, I mean, I think we take Barbarian over Skip, right? It's kind of close. I would probably rather have Captain or Brawler. It's only a probably, though. Yeah, we're just keeping these two reds for the rest of the game, so therefore we're never randoming. We are only picking and skipping. I think that's probably good enough. First of all, where is that leave us out with? That's ultra comfy if that's not even a problem then, but as far as where do we want to repel? Just a bunch of folks with 2 coming in. It's Sparky side's kind of overkill, but so is everything. It's pretty fine. Pretty fine. Alright. See you later. Like, I guess Paladin's better than Warden? Yeah, I mean, Paladin's a little bit better than Warden. You want to leave that open for anything better? I don't know that the other options are better. And Poet's probably better. They've got a mana side. This is a 6 damage side. And they've got this spell. But picking something makes it easier to find, like Warlock or something. Like, it's weird. Like, we don't really. I guess like maybe Weaver. Yeah. Weaver is what we want the most. I'm just thinking like something to improve our mana gen, right? And that's not most of these. It's I guess like Ace maybe or Weaver. And like it is also Warlock. It's also Warlock. I mean, it's just funny like Warlock's good enough that we're like looking at taking them just for their mana sides, even if we don't care that much about Blaze. We still might care about Blaze, don't get me wrong. So I guess we just take Paladin, make it easier to find the blues we want. Because like Poet is better than Paladin, but not enough that we care that much. And we're gonna have to be doing lots of skipping because of our reds anyway, so. No, Paladin does not wear the tinfoil hat. Wanderer was the disciple and has figured out the true secrets of the universe. That's some stinky trolls. Hello, Kaja. I think I might be rolling all of these. Yup. Okay. So, okay, this is a 6 damage side, so keep it. 6 damage, 2 shield side. Vine. Gotta keep my Vine math in mind here. Because we've got the mana gain side from Sparky to duplicate there. I guess I should say to copycat, because duplicate's another word that means something different. Three are targeting Sparks McKinsey over here. You can also copycat the repel. That is actually more damage, isn't it? Cute. Okay, okay. This 2 doesn't break point super well. We'll just check it over here. Yeah, if we need to kill the snipers, which I guess we do if we want to save the rogue, double balance is probably Still the thing to do. Oh, I mismathed that? I did mismath that. I thought that was killing that troll too. I can almost cover it otherwise, but... as long as we can still kill sufficient trolls here. I've only got one vine left over, not two. Awfully rude. Awfully rude, I say, when, like, everything's dead and it's completely safe and fine. It's like, how dare you? How dare it be completely fine and not a big deal? We're just wasting value. And we do have to kill one of the... I mean, I could just block Sparky instead, but we're wasting... Alright, I'm gonna do this. Perfect. That should make them run, right? No, not quite, actually. We got... Oh, the regen on the trolls is too much. Alright, we have to actually still do damage, because there's no... Alright. Wait. We need to get past those tough HPs. Musically awkward. We've got a zap for one. We're gonna need like slightly more damage, aren't we? We might have just missed it though, we might have had it. The cleanup after turn 1 is something. Sork doesn't really count as better managing, does it? Sort of. It's kind of a side grade from Maiko. I assume we'd rather have Ace, Warlock, and Weaver. An Artificer, probably? Yeah. If we have Artificer, we're allowed to replace Druid, but still might not. I think that's enough better hits, and we've taken enough other non-skips here that I skip here. Like, I don't think Sorcerer's much better than Maiko. It's even got one less health. This is floor 16, Salty Tempest. The boss floors are always every 4. So 16 is where Basalt or Tyrannus or Troll King's gonna show up. Or the actual floor it is the break time floor. Hope everyone's having a nice comfy time. Thank you all for tuning in. Consider dropping a follow if you're new around here. We'll see you back in about 5 minutes, see how the rest of this hunt run goes. Thanks to the new changes to the playlist, there's even more Homestuck music on the playlist than there was before. There was already so much that it didn't, like, probably increase that much comparatively, but let's see. Where's there's a bunch of stuff that is if you want to sneak peek at the spreadsheet. There's what the spreadsheet looks like. Oh yeah, this is one of the wildest ones here. There's 4 songs that are like close enough that I'm counting them as like one song with variants. There's Encore, there's Showtime Piano Refrain, there's Showtime Original Mix, and there's Showtime Imp Stripe Mix, which are all on the playlist mutually exclusively, and all together don't even add up to a single song of likeliness to show up. And all these the 0.1s are ones like that's where I'm like pretty sure I want this on it, but I don't really know on a first or second listen, so I'll revisit it later. So it can still show up on the playlist now, but to be determined how much I actually want to weight it. If that doesn't make sense to people, don't worry about it too much, or read the Discord if you're a supporter. There's the details of what that's all about. Hello, Spugs. Skip. But yeah, that's the most extreme example, was in Homestuck with Showtime there. I don't think there's any other one that has 4 songs that are mutually exclusive. And then Imp Stripe mix at the end is like only a 5% chance of actually showing up or something. Okay, they're wanting to summon. Potentially spooky, but we could probably drop the hammer. Hopefully while also killing a bunch of courses and stuff. Okay, roll Sparky. It's the wrong one to hit if you want to try to dodge, Rogue. I mean, sort of. It's complicated. But yeah, the double balance is not very good at killing these courses, but XYZ is still an actual curse. Just barely. I guess let me actually see where I'm at right now. Oh, this, if I want to see where I'm at, I need that paladin damage in there too, don't I? Okay. It's maybe still enough to do that. Oh, they're all targeting Mike. That's pretty good. Yeah, okay. But we don't need druids for anything. We're in a happy spot, just roll druid. Okay. Okay, more mana, even better. More mana, more better. So much mana. Alright, good turn. I guess this is chip. Oh, we've got chip all the way down. Kablamo! There's the 11 health whizzes over here. Alright, Warlick. Let's get ourselves a Warlick. But we lost our fly value now. Disaster. We'll put that with Barbarian. Here you go. Here you go, Friendo. Nice, folks. Took me a moment to remember who Anne was. I need mana for the balance before Warlock can get a million mana, so better not risk keeping Sparky's side in case everyone else misses really badly. Do you want just a 3 damage side Wanderer? Otherwise your shielding like repel is not very impressive here. Nobody's doing AoE hits. The Wizards are just killing, so that means we can't like hit them with repels, but that's fine. So that's probably fine. Alright, that's a lot of mana. You maybe? Is anyone being attacked twice? No. Just right. Doesn't worry. We got a million mana. Just press the button. Skip. We could Kronos over Sparky. It's close. Hmm. 18. Like, Sparky's better damage, Kronos is more mana and helps the rest of the team be a little bit more consistent. Like, I think Kronos is a little better. It does cut off my ability to get, like, Weaver, though. Or Ace. Or Artificer. I mean, we can always hang on to Druid and not need Artificer, so that's kind of fine, but... Like, Weaver and Ace are certainly better, but there's no guarantee we'll be offered them instead of more reds we're not taking. Alright, yeah, the W side can pop off sometimes. We'll take Kronos. Bring them into the fold here. Sure. Jackpot. Let's see. So, Copycat Repel is the thing that's swell. It's 11 shield up here. Oh wait, sorry. Give me that bloodlust here before. Don't want to miss out on that one mana. I don't need to do anything, right? Okay. let's just go next. Go next. Like, kinda, but always craving the orb. It is unfortunate that Marvel got burnt out in dev, but that happens and I respect it. Hopefully, you know, sometime in the next couple years they'll have a chance to go back and finish the update. If not, it's still the best incremental game that exists, so, you know. Like, Assassin's got 9 health and on a gauge side, I guess. I guess it... Well, no, we don't have a blue word going for. Do we have any other heroes we're looking for? Agent. We're looking for Agent. Sometimes Dancer can go to town. I would probably try to take Dancer if they showed up. And, you know, we take Poet. Poet's fine. Okay, I guess this makes it probably easier to find some of those other ones. And, you know, Dabbler over Dabbler is fine. we would take it. We would take it. Okay, we don't have mana gain sides anymore, right? So, like, there's very little we actually want to copycat here other than maybe Repel. Yeah, none of the hiders are hitting the same targets. is relatively rude of them, I feel. $13 mana? Or maybe you weren't counting the wisps and it's 16 mana. Okay. It's double hand fight. We can do anything now. We can do anything. We keep the druid though, so we don't random. You don't have a mana side. Okay, skip. Okay, we've got 5 rerolls. Do we greet Warlock with 5 rerolls? Probably. That sounds like something I want to do. Why settle for a mere 6 mana here? We settling yet? Not yet. Excellent, excellent. Okay, okay, we've got like all of our favorite sides, I believe. Not enough mana? Oh no. So as I mentioned, the hand fight in Raid is basically a joke. Good times. That was a little spooky though. Like I think there's the possibility we could lose floor 4 with this curse set. Like I think the safest route was actually to like re-roll and not take these curses probably. But once we got going, we got going. It's only 30 turns, and several of those were like 4 of those were just the enemies running. So like kind of more like 25, 26 turns. Almost no fights actually took 2 turns.